kid.
And don't like you never did.
You better not cross his path.
He's a chain-smoking alcoholic sociopath.
I said your nose, idiot. Well, you're 0 for 2. What do you say we make it a hat trick? Recite the alphabet from beginning to end.
You're persecuting me because you know I can't read. It ain't no crime to be stupid.
How would I know you can't read?
Well, you figure I learned between now and my last DUI? It's only been 4 fucking days.
Turn around and put your hands on the car. You're under arrest for driving under the influence.
What about my family?
If you cared for your family, you wouldn't have been driving drunk.
I never said I cared about them. I just mean they're as loaded as me, so why ain't you arresting them?
Because they weren't driving.
Oh, and I suppose that makes the difference.
Just shut up and spread them.
Fuck that, I ain't going back to the joint.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ, what's all the fucking noise about, Percy?
Ma'am, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm afraid your husband just took his own life.
Oh, God, no! Who's gonna drive us home now? Ah, sweet Jesus, he had the only set of keys.
Relax, ma'am. I'll make sure another car comes along and takes you home. Hey, kid, I'm standing right here. Use your head.
Yeah, good luck with that, officer. Wake me up when my ride gets here.
I'm sorry, son. This must be hard on you.
Kevin told the cop that it wasn't nothing $20 in a smoke wouldn't fix.
I don't smoke.
Then Kevin called the cop an arsehole and went back to the car to finish sleeping off his hangover.
Shut up! All right. Ah, fuck. I don't think this fucking day could get any worse. I mean, what could possibly happen that would make this any worse?
Since nothing happened, Percy figured he might just as well get down and go find a way to get his smoke lit.
Quit trying to molest me, you pervert!
Percy was happy because he figured now he could smoke. It didn't occur to Percy that trying to light a smoke underwater probably wasn't going to work so well, mostly because he wasn't halfway bright.
Come on, fuck.
Then it occurred to Percy that he was underwater and he couldn't swim and was probably going to die.
Throw up on the boat, Chubbs. I got me a big one.
Looks big.
Told you it was big.
What kind of fish you figure it is?
Don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys got any smoke?
Uh-oh, it's a talking sea monster.
What a fucking moron.
He ain't a very nice talking sea monster, Chubbs.
Fine, I'm a sea monster. Ooh, I'm gonna get you stupid humans. Ooh.
I think he was just pretending to be a sea monster, Chubbs.
I know, but it was bugging me.
Hit him again!
Kevin's mom had been up most of the night mourning the loss of her husband with the man she'd met when she was buying smokes, and she was still sleeping off her sorrow, even though it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Kevin Kevin was sick of waiting for her to get up and tell him how to make cereal again, so he figured he'd just take some money out of her purse and go buy breakfast at the titty bar.
Good morning, Kevin. I was wondering when you were gonna get up.
Kevin didn't much care for the man grabbing his arm, but since he was a whole lot bigger than Kevin was, he figured he'd pretend he was having a seizure so the man would leave him alone.
Pretend all you want, son. It's not going to work. Your mother told me all about your fake seizures. Let me know when you're done. I've got all day.
Kevin was as close to furious as a sociopath could be. His mother had betrayed him. Kevin figured he'd get her back real good the next time he got her alone.
She's your mother, Kevin. I don't think it would be a good idea for you to get her back now or ever.
Kevin was terrified because the man was reading his mind.
Hey, Kevin, look at your old pal Allen. I was just fucking with your head. Come on, get the cash and let you and me go to the titty bar. Fuck, I'm funny some days.
What the hell's going on?
You fell asleep after Chubbs hit you in the head with the boat oar.
I thought this hangover was worse than usual. Where the fuck am I anyway?
No swearing in the house. I'm making stew. You want some?
Cooking ain't no job for a man.
What job do you have?
I collect UI, long-term disability, and welfare under 7 different names.
Shouldn't you have a real job?
Look, I want a job as much as the next guy, but what with affirmative action, gay action, immigrant action, and me only having my grade 7, ain't no jobs left for guys like me. Besides, I'm Percy Spencer. The world fucking owes me. Oh! Oh! What's going on?
Sit down and be quiet. The show's about to start.
This morning, my friend Dooley and I got up for breakfast. Let's have some stew for breakfast. We always have stew. I only know how to make stew.
I know how to make biscuits too, but Chubbs don't like biscuits, so I just make stew.
Any chance of you guys just killing me now?
So Dooley and Chubbs had stew for breakfast and talked while they ate. Gina Davis is 35 feet tall. That was a movie, not actual size. Why are we having stew again? You only know how to make stew. Then Dooley and Chubbs went fishing. Me and Dooley were in the boat fishing for bass, but we caught a big sea monster, not a bass. Oh no, it's a sea monster. I'm gonna hit him with the boat oar. It wasn't a sea monster, just a big, fat, dirty man that smelled like alcohol. So we took him home.
Does he do this every day?
Yeah,
And you sit here and watch it?
it helps me remember the good times.
Dooley and Chubbs took the fat, smelly man back to their house so they could begin to train him to be their servant.
Servant? Fuck that. Percy Spencer don't. Oh!
You sure you're 19?
Nod your fucking head, Kevin.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Gentlemen, keep it going for Crystal. We're going to be taking a short break, but don't worry. We've got plenty more ladies desperate enough to take their clothes off so they can make ends meet coming up later. Right now, here's some TV to watch so you won't have to think about how miserable your life is. Because let's face it, if you were happy or successful or involved in anything meaningful and useful, you wouldn't be in here drinking on a Wednesday afternoon.
Hey, I'm trying to run a fucking business here, idiot!
Hey, ain't that you, broken head?
Kevin told the announcer to turn up the volume so he could hear the TV. Then he told him his sister was a whore, because that's the kind of thing Kevin thought was funny.
So, without further ado, the winner of this year's Giller Prize for Fiction and the recipient of a $25,000 check is first-time author Kevin Spencer.
Kevin was surprised because he'd forgotten he'd written a sweeping historical drama about the hardships of pioneer life for early Canadian settlers.
25 grand? Holy smokes! That's more money than the Pope's got. You and me's got to hightail it to Toronto before someone fucks off with the money. Let's go steal a car, broken head. Sit down and finish the beer. How many times I gotta tell you?
While Kevin was finishing his beer, he asked Allen if they should tell his mom where they were going, because now that the old man was dead, if they left, his mom would be all alone.
Ah, fuck, you got me. Jesus Christ, I thought you were serious. Oh, my poor mommy all alone.
Oh, my head. Hey, Percy, bring Orion a smoke. Hey, Percy. Oh, right. Hey, boy, bring Mommy a drink and some smokes. Boy, what the Christ? Oh, you're gonna pay for that, Kevin. What the fuck do all you assholes want? Let me guess. Kevin finally killed someone.
You mean you haven't heard? Your son is the youngest winner of the Giller Prize for Fiction.
What the hell are you talking about?
Kevin just won this country's most prestigious literary honor for his first novel.
They give out prizes for reading books?
For writing books, Kevin wrote a novel.
My Kevin? He only knows the alphabet up to L. I hate to break it to you, but somebody's been blowing smoke up your ass.
I'm holding a copy of the book right here.
Give me that fucking thing. Well, I guess you're right. I just wish I could. Now listen, any of you guys seen that little cocksucker? Stole all my dough and my smokes.
He just won $25,000. I hardly think he'd bother stealing a few cigarettes.
$25,000? Get out of my goddamn way, you fucking leeches!
That's good, Stu.
Same recipe I used before.
It was good before, too.
That's because I used the same recipe.
How many stew recipes do you have?
One.
Well, it's a good one.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm sorry to interrupt your fine meal of stew, but I would just like to apologize for all the foul language I was using. I just hope you have it in your hearts to forgive me. So I'm just gonna go now. You guys have a nice day and thanks for the puppet show. It was wonderful.
Door's locked. Why don't you sit down and have some stew?
Look, you gotta let me go. I got a wife and a kid, and even though I don't always show it. Hey, is that booze?
Made it myself.
Why didn't you say so? Hey, don't stiff me on the pour.
It's very strong alcohol. You don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, that's generally my rule of thumb when it comes to drinking. Mind if I help myself to another one? Watch this. Drink up, fellas. Let's get this party rolling.
Hey, slow down. Not so much.
Just a little bit's fine.
What, is it ladies' night or something? Geez, I thought you guys was men, but I guess I was wrong.
Drinking a lot doesn't make you more of a man.
No, but it makes you stop caring about trying to be more of a man than you are. And that's good enough for me. So what, is you guys retards or something?
Oh no, now you done it good.
What?
That fat drunk man didn't mean nothing, Dooley. Come on now, Dooley. Dooley, I made stew. He didn't know, Dooley. Let me in, Dooley. I'll bring stew if you want.
I don't want stew.
Are you sure?
No.
What the fuck's his problem?
You're lucky I don't have a pot. Dooley's sensitive because he never finished high school.
Big deal. I barely got started high school and look at me. Hey, Dooley, quit being a pussy and let's get a load on.
You go finish your stew. I have to go in and talk to him.
Suit yourself, asshole. What the hell am I doing?
And then I put in the oregano and the rosemary, and that's how I make the stew.
Hey, Chubb,
Yes?
your stew sucks dick. Quit balling, you fucking retard. Did the boy finally kill someone?
Why do people keep asking us that? No, he's just won the country's most prestigious literary honor for fiction.
For doing what?
Literary honor for fiction. Books.
So he stole a couple of books. Big fucking deal. Only assholes read anyway.
You don't read at all, ever.
If it ain't on TV, then it's no good no-how. Besides, I don't know how to fucking read, and so far I ain't heard no one tell me a good reason for learning.
Well, that's fantastic. You should be very proud of yourself.
So what the hell is you guys filming? The boy don't talk none.
It's a slow news day. We have to put something on TV.
Hey, how's about you put on this kid show I made called Dooley and Chubbs?
You made a kid show?
Oh, fuck yeah. Look, I'll give you all 500 episodes for $40.
Well, what the hell? I'm a gambling man.
Hey, do you guys remember that time 6 months ago when Kevin won that prize? And I sold all those tapes of those two weird guys named Dooley and Chubb to that television reporter?
Yeah, Percy. I remember all of that happened 6 months ago. What did you ever do with the fucking money anyway, broken head?
Kevin told his parents that after a long process of evaluating the financial options and weighing the rewards of short-term high-risk investment as opposed to long-term security, that he decided to spend the whole $25,000 on a gold chain with his name on it.
Fuck your stupid boy. Shut up, TV's coming on.
Are you ready, kids? Here it is, the #1 kid show in the world. The show that's breaking all the records and earning all those millions of dollars. The Dooley and Chubb Show!
After Dooley and Chubbs finished the staring contest, they sat down and ate some stew. More stew?
Yes.
Was Gina Davis really 35 feet tall? I don't know. I never met her. Me neither.
Man, them cocksuckers like stew.
$40. We could have been rich.
I made my decision and I stick by it.
Yeah, well, your decision means we still poor, and I'm almost out of rye, so you better come up with something real quick.
Why don't you just toss a free one to the guy at the liquor store for a bottle?
He cut me off on account I give him crabs.
Tell him to take a number. Hey, I got an idea. Let's make the boy write another book.
Kevin told his parents that he didn't even remember writing the first book, and it wasn't real likely he was going to get off his lazy ass and write another one even if he did.
That's the fucking beauty of my plan, boy.
The more Kevin thought about it, the more his mind wandered off, thinking about girls in tight sweaters playing volleyball.
There he goes again with the volleyball. I told ya, you should never have shown him that magazine.
I'm his father, for fuck's sake. It's my job to teach him about the birds and the bees and how to fuck and all that shit.
It ain't like he's ever gonna get no one to sleep with him without paying for it. So what the hell does it matter if he's any good?
Just a little something called the Spencer reputation.
That ain't worth shit, you fat, filthy drunk.
Well, it was good enough to land you, wasn't it?
You got me 'cause I was young and drunk and you had a mustache and I thought you was Tom Selleck.
So did I for a while. Big fucking deal. Now can we get on with whoring our son for drinking money or what?
Fine, so what's your big plan?
Load the boy in the car. I'll tell you on the way.
So what's your plan?
I don't know, I forget.
Figures, asshole.
I heard that. You're lucky I'm driving.
Oh, I'm real scared.
Oh, you should be.
Here I am, all scared. Look at me. I'm terrified of the fat drunk man.
Don't fucking push me.
I'll push you right out of that fucking door if you don't shut your mouth.
Like to see you try.
You see that? I winged him good, didn't I, boy? Ah!
Hey, you remember that time 2 months ago when you shoved me out of the car and the car drove into that big ditch?
Yeah, what of it?
Nothing. Hey.
What? Fuck.
You ever wonder why all these months keep going past and the boy don't get no older?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Something's wrong with that kid.
His head don't wake, it never did.
You better not cross his path.
He's a chain-smoking alcoholic sociopath.
Now can we get on with whoring our son for drinking money or what?